Why use a pickaxe when you can do this? Why use flint and steel when you can do this? Why use an ender pearl when you can do this? Welcome, friends, to Ars Magica. Hello, everybody. This is Dark Phoenix, the one and only. And this is not a very nice boat. Ew. Yeah. And this is Dark Phoenix and everybody. And today, I'm pretty sure you saw that intro. So you're probably thinking, oh, magic stuff. And that's exactly what we haven't. Let's get off that. Oh my gosh. So this is why I don't like the versions before the ones that they actually got good boats. Goodbye, wood. Now, let's get into the actual stuff, because I'm actually in 1.7.10 instead of 1.12, so that's like 5 versions down. Anyway, let's head straight into this. Blah, blah, blah. So everything looks pretty natural except for that boat. That boat is unnatural. And let's just explore around. It's pretty boring right now. Seriously, if you are bored right now, oh! What is it? I have no clue. It's nothing but liquid Ethereum. Yeah, so this is the new liquid. You can swim in it. You could breathe it. Actually, you can't breathe it in. Basically acts just like water for all intents and purposes, except it's magical. 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 And so this is going to be a sort of tutorial / just showcase, because I know you guys probably won't ever actually get a chance to get it, but if you do, hey, good job. So let's start right off. Now, if you've probably noticed that, get rid of that dirt, that I have an item frame in a book. And so what you want to do when you start off is, so you'll want to get a book and an item frame, which might take some time. Just find some of this magical stuff. Magical. Put an item frame down, stick that book, and you can see already, whoa, it's so shiny. And it just sucked up all that magic. Let's collect it. You have now unlocked the secrets of the arcane. And you can say that this red and blue stuff has popped up. So the red thing is my burnout, and the blue thing, bluish, teal, whatever, light blue, is, oh, bye-bye, is my mana. And mana is basically your magical energy. If you run out of mana, you can't perform any spells. Burnout means that the more you use magic, well, I'll show you later. No one likes burnout. So let's open the Arcane Compendium. So there's just a bunch of stuff about like using it, how to set everything, first spell, blah blah blah, spell components. I'll talk about all the obtaining skill points, and a bunch of other stuff. But there's only one thing I'm really interested in right now. And so you guys are probably wondering, you want to make a spell, right? Well, before you can make a spell, you first have to get something to actually be able to make a spell in general. It's called the Oculus. Let's open that up. This is the Oculus, a gateway to the stars, blah blah blah. So you can so in this you place it down, and then you can look into it once you've obtained this Arcane Compendium, which I'm holding right now. I'll get to those things later. And oh yeah, we have some new ores. And so the Oculus, there are 3 kinds of skill points. Well, I'll just show you. So let's get ourselves an Oculus. I cannot spell. Here we go. So let's place one of these down. Blah blah blah. Don't care about this anymore. Let's right click it. So as you can see here, we have 4-ish different areas. You have offense up here with the fireball, defense with the shield, and utility with the purplish glow. And then so these are the different types of magic, such as, it doesn't show it, but like life, air, lightning, ice, water, ice, mana, I guess. Anyway, so we want to unlock a stuff. So we probably want to get something that'll do damage. So up here we see we have 3 blue skill points. Now these have the little blue outline on the words, so we can get them with our blue skill points. But say something like this has green, but we don't have any green skill points. So even if we had blue skill points for this and it was this close, we still couldn't get that. Same goes for red. Red are harder to get, green are a little easier to get, blue are the easiest to get. So let's unlock something in offense. Projectile, which is a shape. So before I get into all of this, I'll go ahead and show you guys the new ores. So we have blue topaz right here. It's very shiny. You'll see that a lot. Then we have Vintium right here. Also very nice. And then finally we have, I actually forget what it's called. Hold on, let me check. You can see all this different magical stuff. So much magical stuff. It's really magical, this magical stuff. Really magical. If only I could find the ore I want. Here we go. Chimerite, or chimerite, or however you want to pronounce it. I call it chimerite. And so these can be smelted into, say, well, sometimes I'll get myself a pickaxe. Let's see, what's a cool pick? Let's get a diamond pick. So you mine these up and it'll give you chimerite. This will just give you Ventium. They're all really blue. This is my favorite. Just look at that glow. So pretty. Like, it changes colors too. It reminds me a lot of opals in real life. Oh, sorry, Mr. Flower or Mrs. Flower. So you can smelt these into stuff, and then you can make things like illusion blocks, which I'll get into later, and focuses, mana batteries, everstone, lots of cool things. And then you might be able to make infused Ethereum. You get the idea. Blah, 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 blah. It's so pretty. I'll just keep it with me. Then with blue topaz, you can make some other things, such as the Oculus, which we have right here. The Oculus, we can make an Oculus. Bunch of these export crystals, which I'll get into later in the series. And again, this stuff. Now, Ventium out of these 3 ores is probably going to be, it's on peaceful, is probably going to be the most important because, well, it's very magical. So you can just smelt it in your average furnace with, like sticks, yeah, whatever, and you'll get Ventium dust. And using Ventium dust, you can make all types of stuff. Summoners, a calefactor, which is basically a magical furnace, keystone stuff, keystone chests, astral barriers, lots of cool things like an obelisk, crystal wrench, and binding catalyst, which I'll show you maybe later. Magic walls and the crafting altar. Wizard's chalk, purified Ventium dust, lots of cool things. And you can even brew it to make like different potions if you're into that. Then you could even make like arcane ash, which is another, it's complicated, lots of stuff. Anyways, this is a shape. And so once we have all these ores and say we've unlocked the Oculus, let's unlock a shape. What the shape is like, what it will do. Like, you know how in the intro I threw fireballs, but the fireballs like came out. But then with the dig spell, I was like kind of having to get down in the ground. I'm not sure if you noticed that, but the shape dictates that. So projectile will make it shoot forwards. Self Do it on yourself. That's self-explanatory. But ching. Ha ha ha. I'm so funny, Phoenix. And then touch is when you basically touch it with your hand. Your dirty, greasy, slimy hands. And maybe other stuff. Maybe blood. Force damage. Let's get some of that, and let's get some fire damage on there. So we've unlocked all our things, and we can't get any more until later. Bye-bye, Oculus. I won't mind you up. I'm too... Oh, never mind. Well, see, you can carry your Oculus with you, so it's really handy. I can, like, walk over here. There's the stuff. It stays with you eternally. So now that you have all that, you're probably wondering, ooh, Phoenix, can I make a spell? Can I make a spell now? Well, not quite. Next of all, you'll need an inscription table. And I should probably go ahead and get into this. Just a second, let me fly out. Now, there should be a, aha, there's one. See that tree right there? And that tree? And that tree? These are called witchwood trees, and they're magical trees. Magical! Magical! They're magical. And so the wood is used for lots of magical properties, witchwood logs. And you need that to craft, as shown, the inscription table with witchwood things. Has to be witchwood, can't be anything else. Actually, it can be anything else. This just lies. This is a liar. Because see, if I go into here and type in inscription. Oh, what the heck. Oh, well. It doesn't go well. Let's put it that way. See? Look. Any type of wood. Anyway. This is a liar. Don't trust it. There's a magical plant. I'll show you that later. Okay, so let's try to find the... There's another little pool. This here stuff is pretty rare, but you can still find it. So now that you have this, you want to make an inscription table. Oh, just one, please. Okay, thank you. And you put that down, and it leaves off this nice little glow. And you're thinking, oh, it's pretty bare. And you come into here, and this is how you make spells. So this is all we have right now. So we'll also need a book and quill if we are to properly make a spell. Parchment. So we just put the book and quill in there. We want to move the shape right here into one of these boxes. We want to move the component, which is what... So this is a projectile that will do fire damage. Now that doesn't mean it will ignite. You actually need another thing for that. So once I'm done, let's just call it fireball, even though it doesn't shoot fire. And finished spell recipe, just bring that up, and here we go. So here's a book. So shape group 1, it's a projectile. Combination, fire damage. So materials list, blank rune, Vintium dust, arrow, snowball, red rune, flint and steel, and spell parchment. Affinity breakdown, just saying. So you're probably wondering, oh cool, but do I just put it in a crafting table? Well, not quite. There's something else you need to do. And it's a little problematic, but I think you can So, you've done this, but now you you need to make a crafting. No, not a crafting altar. I give up. They're both called crafting altars. What the heck? So let's just pause it there, or I'll just keep it running. So this is what you use to actually make your this is what you use to make your spells, and it's very magical. Say it with me. Magical, magical, magical. It's very magical. And you can make it out of basically anything. So this right here, it has to be a block of something, whether it's iron, emerald, redstone, moonstone. I'll tell you about that. Gold. So then you need to have some sort of, well, like wood, stone bricks, lots of stuff works. For the demonstration, I want to make it as magical as possible, so I'm going to make it out of witchwood and stuff. and have emerald blocks, because that would be super powerful. Because and then this is how you would build it from the, and you can actually see through the book. Isn't that neat? And yeah, that's weird. Yeah, you can see through the book to there. And so we want to make one of these. And so we'll need a few magical things first. We'll need magic walls, which are just made with Ventium dust that you just smelt in the smelting table. I've lost it now. With just Ventium dust, which you smelt in a, did I say smelting table? Furnace. And you make magic walls with some stone. A crafting altar, which is just stone with a Ventium dust on top. And at last, you need a lectern, which is really simple to make. Think you have to use witchwood, but maybe not. It's weird. The book lies. The book is a liar. So then, what we'll need to do, once we have all of those stuff, is we'll have to find a flat area to build our crafting altar. Like, say right here. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm not sure. What do you think? Should we build it? Leave your comments in the description. Haha. Just kidding. I'm not that nice. Anyway. Blah, 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 blah. I wish I could just use, there's a special spell. A magical spell. That could get rid of leaves instantly. But I'll just, let it decay. Oh, whatever. No. Bye-bye. So let's just make it right here. We have enough space. Yeah, totally. I'm pretty sure. Probably. So let's just get some witchwood right there. Like that. Just there. And some emerald stuffs. And what else do we need? I'll get the magic walls and stuff later. So you just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys are probably getting tired of this. For the sake of demonstration, the next episode, I promise, I will make a crafting, or the next part of this showcase, which will be another episode. I'll make a crafting altar in your free time. But let's just say that, for example, that we just automatically got. Now that's a lot of stuff, and that's not all of it, because you have to know what to look for. But I could get some. I'll just play around. Let's get like projectile, and let's get something called forge. And boom. So now that I have a spell, just right here, you choose what to name it. So I'll name it Forge. You'll find out what Forge does soon. And then you can choose whatever you want for it. Or that. Now Forge doesn't do much. Well, it doesn't look like it does much anyway. But behold. Oh, did that just get rid of it? Oh. So what it does is it's basically a portable smelting station. You just go up, shoot something, gave me charcoal. What do you know? If we're to go into, say, let's see if we can find some ore. Please, maybe, please, 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 please. Please. Oh, whatever. Iron. For example, we're to say find some ore. Put it all down there. Bada bing. Bada boom. You got yourself iron. And it's just popping right into my inventory. And I shot a tree too. It's a nifty little spell. But I think this will do it for today. Leave your comment and like it. And give it a like if you want more of this. And I'll definitely do an actual thing. I was not very prepared. Bad Phoenix. I'll fix it. Definitely. Let's just get rid of all that for now. I hope you enjoyed this magical adventure. This is Phoenix. Farewell. Like the video and stuffs. I'm gonna go jump in the pool. Bye.